So these are some of the One Piece characters who turned from really bad to a saint. Number 10, Bon Clay. This dude was literally working under Crocodile as a Baroque Works agent and was one of the biggest problems during Alabasta. His clone fruit made him annoying to deal with, and nobody expected him to become one of Luffy's closest allies. But after meeting Luffy, this guy completely changed. He stayed behind in Impel Down and sacrificed himself just so Luffy could escape and continue trying to save Ace. Number 9, Hachan. When Hachan first appeared, he was part of Arlong's crew and directly helped in ruining Nami's life and her village. But unlike Arlong, he never felt fully evil. Then during Sabaody, Oda brought him back as a peaceful takoyaki seller just trying to live a normal life. He even helped the Straw Hats and protected Camille, proving he actually regretted his past actions. Number 8, Charlotte Pudding. At first, Pudding looked sweet and innocent, but later she turned out to be manipulative and cruel because of Big Mom's control. She constantly made fun of Sanji and played with his emotions. But the crazy part is, Sanji still accepted her exactly the way she was, including her third eye, and that slowly broke all the walls she built around herself, which is why she ended up helping the Straw Hats escape Whole Cake Island. Number 7, Mr. 3. This guy literally tried killing the Straw Hats back in Little Garden and only cared about saving himself most of the time. But then Marineford happened, and somehow this same dude became one of the biggest reasons Ace almost escaped execution. He used his wax powers to create the key for Ace's handcuffs and even protected him during the war. Nobody expected Mr. 3 to become useful at that level. Number 6, Nico Robin. Robin first appeared as Crocodile's partner and honestly looked impossible to trust. She was cold, quiet, and always looked like she had hidden motives. But later, we found out the reason she acted like that was because of her tragic past connected to Ohara. She spent her whole life running and surviving alone, and after joining the Straw Hats, she slowly started trusting people again, especially during the I want to live moment in Eni's lobby. Number 5, Trafalgar Law. Law was introduced as one of the most dangerous pirates from the worst generation. He always looked calm and acted like he only cared about his own plans. But after teaming up with Luffy during Punk Hazard and Dressrosa, his personality slowly started changing. His backstory with Corazon completely changed the way fans saw him, and over time he became one of the Straw Hats' closest allies. Number 4, Frankie. Frankie first appeared as the leader of a gang that attacked Usopp and stole the Straw Hats' money, so most fans just saw him as another criminal. But then Oda revealed his connection to Tom and the tragedy behind his past, and suddenly this chaotic guy became one of the best written Straw Hats. He eventually joined the crew and even built the Thousand Sunny. Number 3, Crocodile. This man was one of Luffy's hardest enemies in the entire early story, and was also one of the few villains who defeated Luffy multiple times. During Alabasta, he felt completely evil, but then Impel Down and Marineford happened, and somehow Crocodile started helping Luffy at multiple moments. He still isn't fully a good guy, but he slowly changed from a straight-up villain into more of an anti-hero. Number 2, Helmeppo. When Helmeppo first appeared, he was spoiled, cowardly, annoying, and completely dependent on his father's power. Nobody took him seriously. But after training under Garp with Kobe, this dude actually changed himself completely. He became stronger, more disciplined, and turned into a respected Marine officer instead of just being a useless, spoiled brat. And finally, number 1, Nami. When Nami first appeared, she betrayed the Straw Hats, stole their ship, and only looked interested in money. Most people thought she was selfish, but later we found out she was sacrificing everything just to save her village from Arlong. And the moment Luffy put his hat on her head and went to help her, completely changed her character forever.